Welcome, everybody. It's your girl Delores, just the pink girl in my pink world. Here on every social platform, it's your girl Delores. So you got me this week. You got me this week. But we're gonna review, preview, do a little something. Okay. So let's get in to the Hit the Ropes podcast, where we review and preview everything that happens in professional wrestling. We're gonna start off and going over to the Hit the Ropes studios. Listen, now we're over here. I'm in the background. You already know what time it is. It's time for review. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start off with WWE. WWE was Raw. Now, I want to clarify something with you all. When we get to SmackDown, I'm just going to skip on over SmackDown because I saw clips of it last week, and so I thought that was the correct episode, but it was this week's episode I saw. So I saw clips and stuff because sometimes around the holidays they record early, and we get to see what happens during the shows, long video clips and clips from the company. So we'll talk a little bit about it, but not in depth. Okay. So let me go back to the back. Ladies and gentlemen, Raw was 1,700 on the 22nd on Netflix. We had Oscar defeating Rhea Ripley. We had Javon Evans defeating Rayo Americano with Bravo and El Grande Americano in his corner. Hey, 10, let me get on camera for 10. You know I got to get on camera for 10. I love 10. We're going to talk about 10 in a minute. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we had Bailey defeating Roxanne Perez, and we had the Vision of Austin Theory and Bronson Reed defeating CM Punk and Rey Mysterio. Boo. We had NXT, ladies and gentlemen. NXT took place on the 23rd on the CW. We saw Lala Vice defeat Izzy Dame for the WWE Speed title #1 contendership tournament semifinal match. We had Tavion Heights defeat LA Knight. Eli Knight, sorry. I'm thinking about LA Knight. Yeah. Not Eli Knight. Eli Knight, Shallow Hill, and Skylar Ray defeated Ariana Grace and Channing Lorenzo. For the WWE Speed title #1 contendership tournament semifinal match, we saw Lexis King defeat Andre Chase. And for the WWE Women's United States title match, Chelsea Green retained her title by defeating Sol Ruka. Ladies and gentlemen, SmackDown, like I said before at the beginning of the show, I covered this last week because I saw it. But it was for this week because they pre-recorded for the holidays. Sorry. But like we said, we saw Miracle on 34th Street. Joe Hendry defeat The Miz. Charlotte Flair defeated Lash Legend. There was a title change for the WWE United States title match. Carmelo Hayes defeated Ilya Dragunov for the title. And, Julia and Kiana James defeated Albert Fire and Chelsea Green. Now we're on to AEW because AEW had a hot night last night, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to start off with their flagship show, Dynamite. Dynamite took place on the 24th. It was the episode that came on TBS at HBO Max, which comes on at the same time. It was Dynamite on 34th Street, 2025. We had the Continental Classic 2025 Blue League match where Konosuke Takeshita defeated Ernst Cassidy. The Blue League match where Mascara Dorada defeated Roderick Strong. We had MJF defeat Dustin Waller in a minute and 12 seconds. We had a non-title Dynamite Diamond Ring 2025 match where Bandito defeated Ricochet. We had a Arena Shafir defeat Mina Shirakawa by referee's decision. And for the Continental Classic 2025 Gold League match, we had Jack Perry defeat Pac. Like, listen, has it been more than 7 minutes? It hasn't. Pac has a name, his full name, we can't say right. Ring of Honor, ladies and gentlemen. Ring of Honor. Ooh, y'all want to skip over Ring of Honor, and we are not. Okay. Ring of Honor took place on the 26th. It was episode 147, the Boxing Day Brawl 2025. But we saw Eddie Kingston defeat James Drake, the premier athletes of Ari Davari, Story, Story Denali, and Tony Nese defeat Ashley Vox, John Cruz, and VSK. We had Mina Shirakawa defeat Rebecca Scott. We had the Swirl, which is Blake Christian and Lee Johnson. If you all be like, why are they called the Swirl? One is African American and one is not. So they are the Swirl. Defeat Alex Price and Jordan Oliver. We had Zach Gibson defeat Bryce Donovan. We had Boom and Doom of Big Boom AJ, along with QT Marshall defeat the Frat House of Cole Carter and Gift Garrison. Okay, now we're on to Collision. Okay, Collision took place. When it came on the 25th, they pre-recorded though. Episode 125, TNT Christmas Collision. We had a Gold League match where Kyle Fletcher defeated Jack Perry. We had a Blue League match where Konosuke Takeshita defeated Mascara Dorada. We had a Blue League match where Roderick Strong defeated Claudio Castagnoli. We had a Gold League match that ended in a time limit draw where Kevin Knight versus Pac. It has been 7 minutes, and Pac's when he comes out, they go, that bastard Pac. So Pac, we had the non-title tag team match of the Babes of Wrath. Holly Cameron and Willow Nightingale defeating Hyon and Maya World. We had a Blue League match where John Moxley defeated Orange Cassidy. And for the non-title Continental Classic 2025 Gold League match, Kazuchika Okada defeated Mike Bailey. Now we're going to go on to the 0 hour of the World's End. Thought that was I'm trying to see if it's, must have didn't bring the thumbnail for it up. Or did, there you go. I was like, I know I did that. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday night was World's End. If you haven't seen the AEW pay-per-view, hold on a second. I swear, little kids be trying to take me out. Put a little cold, like a little scratchy throat. I was like, oh no. World's End, ladies and gentlemen. And this is the 0 hour where the Sisters of Sin defeated Hyon and Maya World. Eddie Kingston defeated Zach Gibson. Bandito and Mascara Dorada defeated the Don Callis family of Mark Davis and Rocky Romero. And we saw Jet Speed, which is Kevin Knight and Mike Bailey, along with Jurassic Express, which is Jack Perry and Luchasaurus, defeat Josh Alexander and the Demand of Bishop Kong, Ricochet, and Toa Leona. On to the main card, ladies and gentlemen. We had a non-title classic semifinal match where Kazuchika Okada defeated Konosuke Takeshita. We had a continental semifinal. John Moxley defeated Kyle Fletcher. For the AEW World Tag Team Title Street Fight, FTR, Cash Wheeler, and Dax Harwood defeated the Bang Bang Gang of Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson. For the AEW Women's World Title match, we had the Babes of Wrath, Harley Cameron. Hi, Jack. Hold on, let me come on screen for you. Jack Bailey, right? Hey, my favorite company, I'm a GCW fan. Game Changer Wrestling. GCW, I tell people equals ECW. Okay. and I was always an ECW fan. I love, and a lot of the companies are picking up some of the people from GCW, like the I forgot his name. Just that quick, my brain is gone. But the Samoan Werewolf, you've gotten your other people that have come from GCW. Yeah, I loved ECW, and that's how I got into a little bit of metal music. Into the Sandman by Metallica. When the Sandmans come out with the stick and the beer and the cigarette, it was me. It was me. Well, welcome for coming. Thank you. Hope to see you more often. We come on 1 p.m. Eastern. Our time might change here and there, but we always let you know ahead of time. Yeah, it's corporate, but I feel like it. I can support the wrestler and separate them from the company. So if they're working for the company, I just like to see certain stuff. But I watch on this channel. I do a lot of watch alongs for WWE because a lot of people grew up on it. They know some of the characters. It's still somewhat accessible to watch, just like AEW is accessible to watch, but their pay per views are a lot. But a lot of theirs are like on Peacock still for NXT and for Saturday Night Main Event you watch on your regular TV. So that's why we do a lot of watch alongs for WWE here. But I do manage a wrestling channel which I pop in and on and off of where they do AEW content. They do some AEW watch alongs. So if you're an AEW fan, you can find them there. I would do some New Japan stuff here, watch alongs, but I can't find nobody to stay up at 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning with me. So that's why. But thank you for coming in. Thank you. So where were we? Oh, we did the Bang Bang game. The Babes of Ralph, Harley Cameron, Willow Nightingale defeated Athena and Mercedes Monet. Darby Allen defeated Gabe Kidd. We had the conglomeration. It was the mixed 8-man tag mixed nuts mayhem match with a conglomeration of Mark Briscoe and Ernst Cassidy. Roderick Strong and Tony Storm defeated Death Riders of Claudio Castagnoli, Marina Shafir, Pac, Willa Yuta. We have the AEW Women's World Title match where Chris Statlander defeated Jamie Hayter. Should have been an R at the end. I don't know why I left it out. AEW Continental Classic final match. It was John Moxley defeating Kazuchika Okada in a title change. And then for the AEW World Title 4-way match, we had MJF defeating Samoa Joe, Adam Page, defeating Samoa Joe, Adam Page, Strickland Strickland to win the title. What did he say? Oh, I want wrestling to be wild and more like the Attitude Era. More, I can get behind AEW stuff, even though AEW has its flaws with the booking, with their talent. Yes, I think if you like the more attitude stuff, definitely GCW. And there are some promotions like DDT that are super wild, like super wild. But GCW will probably fit yourself. And they're on Triller TV. If you get Triller, let me come back on camera. If you get Triller, the Triller TV app, it's about $10 a month. Has a lot of wrestling, other sports too, but a lot of wrestling, a lot of indie wrestling companies that make really great products. So you definitely can check that out. So let's go to the TNA Total Nonstop Action. Now I don't have a whole thing because this week it really wasn't anything. They had one match. It was episode 1118 on the 25th. A Christmas special was what it called. They only had one match where the Christmas surprise 10-man tag match where BDE, Cassie Lee, Desmond Xavier, Eric Young, and Mara Sade defeated Jake Something, Jesse McKay, Mance Warner, Rosemary, and Ryan Nemeth. The show actually included a lot of year-end awards and matches and moments from the year, so that's why we don't have a specific slide for it. But another company I love is Defy Wrestling, and Defy had Aeon. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it right. Eon. You know what I'm saying. On the 27th, it was on, if I believe right, Triller TV. Cody Chan defeated Judas Icarus. We had Amira, Eliza True, Rebel Kale defeat Danica Delila isn't tongue tied today. Rogue, Lisa Hill Hall, Nicole Matthews by DQ. It was a wild match. Defied Pacific Northwest heavyweight title triple threat match. Guillermo Rosas defeated Cassie Ferreira and Cole Rivera in a title change. Jack Evans defeated Evan Rivers. Midnight Heat, Eddie Pearl and Ricky Gibson. Yes, I said Ricky Gibson. Yeah, I think we go way back. Defeated Los Suavizos. That's a J News thing. Danny Rose and Ricky G. We had Timothy Thatcher defeating Travis Williams. Good show. I said you go back and watch. Now, I want to preface this as if you're new here, this is normally a J News section, okay? J News is very fluent in Spanish. He knows how to roll with the smoothness of the New Japan. I'm losing my voice and I'm fighting for my life, so we know it's not gonna be as smooth as J News. But when J News come back, he gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you real good. Pause. Uh, yeah, John Moxley has been on there. A lot of other gay kid. Now I suggest the best time to normally Triller TV during WrestleMania has like a special. If you don't care, $10, $10. But I do watch alongs for GCW because they have the collective. Now, for those who've been with me with the collective, thank you for holding me down. Okay, I'm gonna give you a pound on that. It's a essentially 24-hour, days long thing where we watch wrestling. So from 3 a.m., 12 a.m., 11 a.m., 10 p.m. It might be different times of the day. I might get an hour, 2 hour break for at least three 3 days while WrestleMania is happening. So I can do these watch alongs with you. Will I be doing it this year? I don't feel the need for that speed, but I said that last year and did it again this year. So I don't know. But let me go back to the back. New Japan Pro Wrestling. We only got 2 episodes, so I should be able to go through this. Road to Tokyo Dome. Ladies and gentlemen, sound like sipping water made that worse. It was on the 21st. You can find it on New Japan app or NewJapan.com wrestling site. We had a non-title tag team match where House of Torture Doki and Show defeated Kukai and Matsumoto by referee's decision. We had the Great Bash Hill of Toge Makabe and Homna defeating Murashima and Zane J. We had Master Wado, Shomakato, Toriano, and Yo defeating Team 100 of Kojima and Taichi along with Yasuda and Tiger Mask. We had Bishima, Hiroki Goto, Yoshihashi, Oleg Bolton, Shota Umino, and Yuri Uemura defeating the House of Torture, Eva, Renrita, Sanada, Kanemaru, Yujiro Takahashi. We had the United Empire of Callan Newman, Great Khan, Jacob Austin Young defeating Daiki Nagai, uh, Hiromu Takahashi, and Shingo Takagi. We had the Bullet Club War Dogs, Bullet Club War Dogs of Oscar, Yudo Ice, and Taji Ishimori, along with Yoda Suji, defeating TMDK of Hartley Jackson, Kose Fujita, Oyawa, and Zack Sabre Jr. And for the last match of that night, Hiroshi Tanahashi defeated El Desperado. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on to the 3rd day of this, which this is a short because they have New Year's episode, which I'll be up at the crack of dawn to watch. It's on the 3rd day, on the 22nd. It was New Japan World Television title match. El Phantasmo defeated Taguchi. We had Bishima, Hiroki Goto, and Yoshihashi, along with Oleg Bolton, defeat Team 100, Kojima and Taichi, along with Tiger Mask. House of Torture, Evil Ren Narita, Sonata, Kanemaru, and Yujiro Takahashi defeated Master Wado, Shota Umino, Toriano, Yo, and Yorimura. We had United Empire, Callum Newman, Greto Khan, Jacob Ostayan defeat Geto, Hiromu Takahashi, and Shingo Takagi. We had the House of Torture, Doki and Sho defeat uh, Daiki Nagai, Taiji Ishimori, El Desperado, and Kukai. With the Knockout Brothers of Oscar and Yuto Ice, along with Yuto Suji to defeat TMDK, Harley Jackson, Oyuwa, and Zack Sabre Jr. We had Hiroshi Tanahashi defeat Jose Fujita. Now it's time for preview. Preview. Ladies and gentlemen, I be forgetting sometimes that now StreamYard gives us the thing. So I'm gonna do preview. Let me do it for you again. You know it's time for a preview. We're gonna start off with Progress Wrestling. And we're gonna show you Progress 188 unboxing the search for socks. Don't hate me. I don't make these titles. It comes on actually today on Triller TV, and the pre-show match. There was only one match listed. The pre-show match were Ricky Sosa versus Tommy Tanner. Okay. Another one that did not have a match listed is for Defy. Defy comes on today, so after I leave here, I gotta go watch some rest. It's Defy show called Ender, and it did not have anything listed. So we're going on to GCW. GCW has a show on the 31st. It's called Do or Die. Do you want to ride in the backseat? Listen, don't make me start. Don't make me start, okay? Because every time I put this in to yesterday, I kept singing that song. Listen, I won't do it. On the 31st on Triller TV, and they only had one match listed. That was Viperous versus Emerson James. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about Pro Wrestling Noah, and I love this show. They don't have where it's listed. If you're a wrestling fan, sometimes you can go onto the Pro Wrestling Noah app. Sometimes you go on their website. Sometimes you got to dig in dark alleys and backyards to find the things that you need. But we have the Noah, the New Year 2026 show that happens on January 1st. We have the GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Title match with Daiki Nagai and Daiki Otoshima versus Ida and Soji Kondo, and versus All Rebellion, Alejandro and Kai. This is why I need J News. Juta Mayawaki versus Fuji. We're not going to get into these words. Minoru Suzuki, who we call Murder Grandpa, and Shuhia versus Team 2000X. Jun Masa Tadasuki and Sagara. Listen, J News, I love you. Don't never leave me again. I'm sorry, just joking. Progress Atlas title match: Will Cruz versus Saxon Huxley. We have Katoji Hara, High 6'9", and Muhammad Yoni versus Hayata, Kenta, Endo, and Sasaki. We have a GHT title match: Dragon Bane versus Alpha Wolf. For a tag team title match, we have Jack Morris, Kaito Kiyomiya versus the Good Brothers of Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson. For the GHC tag team title match, Keno and Marufuji versus Bushi and an unknown tag partner. For the GHC Junior Heavyweight title match, Hiromu Takahashi versus Amakusa. We have for the GHC Heavyweight title match, uh, Yoshiki Inamura versus Ozawa. Listen, I laugh because every time I see him, I laugh. GCW, they have a show. There's nothing listed at this point, but it's GCW one night only. Okay, and it is on the 3rd on Triller TV. This is the end, but not really, because I got a spotlight. I got 2 spotlights for you today. If you don't know, you better tell somebody. First spotlight of the day. It's to you all. Happy New Year from the Hit the Roast podcast. We sure appreciate you all so much for all that you do and that you support us. We love you so much from me and J News, okay? Hope you have a fun, festive, happy new year, okay? Second thing, for me, I want to say happy birthday to my mom, and I hope I know you're having a great day. Okay, she eats steak, y'all. Listen, I wish I could be like her when I grow up. Cheers. If you all did not see my tribute video earlier, please, 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 please go check it out. Okay, but that's it. That's the Hit the Ropes podcast spotlight of the week. Okay, let's get back to the regular studio because I got a surprise. Okay, I'm gonna send it to J News after this. But I wanted to tell J News, we normally do a segment on the show where ChatGPT gives me some hood, fancy way to tell J News that he's the greatest of all time. And I got a rap lyric, okay? So I decided instead of doing me my rap lyric, I really wanted ChatGPT to tell me about J News this week, but in a different way. And so after having, which we'll talk about later, I decided I wanted to do something for J News different than I've ever done it before. And so J News will get a spotlight this week for all the wonderful things he does for the Hit the Roast podcast. And here it goes.
Lights down, popcorn ready, bell rings. This ain't spoiler free, this is J News. Your friendly neighborhood movie goer in the seat. From the screen to the speakers, yeah, he bring that heat. No spoiler free promises, nah, that ain't the plan. He give his point of view like only J News can. Movies and shows, every frame gets weighed. Yeah, the reviews get played. Honest takes only, no cap, no screen. If you want the real breakdown, you know where he be. J News, feel the heat when he speak. From the couch to the crowd, every take on repeat. Hit subscribe, tap in, every platform you see. This that real review live. J News, J News. Feel the heat when you speak. From the couch to the crowd, every take on repeat. Hit subscribe, tap in, every platform you see. This that real review live. J News. Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern, yeah, it's time to ride. Hit the Ropes podcast, going live with wire. From AEW to New Japan, he know the results. Break it down bell to bell, giving truth in bulk. Every now and then that true heel heat ignite. You can feel that fire when the takes get tight. No ducking smoke, nah, he say what he feel. That wrestling talk hit different and uncut. Real. But beyond the mic, beyond the fame and views, he a son, brother, uncle, solid and true. Show up for his people, yeah, that's who he be. Strong in his love, rooted in loyalty. JD, feel the heat when he speak. From the couch to the crowd, every take on repeat. Hit subscribe, tap in, every platform you see. This that real review live. J News, J News. Feel the heat when he speak. From movies to wrestling, every word it lead. Sunday at 1, yeah, you know where to be. Hit the ropes live, 1 p.m. EST. Ooh.
New reviews weekly. Wrestling every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow and subscribe across all major platforms. Your friendly neighborhood movie goer. J News.
J News.
Ladies and gentlemen, check out J News. He's multiple platforms. He's on True Hill Heat. He's on here. He's doing his writing for his movie reviews, and I truly appreciate him And I hope y'all go Jay some love and get him to 500. Because if you all do not know, I'm above 500. Like 507, maybe 508. Okay, I appreciate all of you all and everybody who has been riding with the Hit the Ropes podcast. But we got one little cleanup thing we got to do. Listen, you guys go check out The Educated Natural. I think her website is back up 10. If you are in here, let me know. It's theeducatednatural.com. If you go to educatednatural.com/women, you can register women for the women's closet that happens every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I can tell you it's the best place to be. I wholeheartedly. I don't care if I'm running late. I don't care if I'm sick. I don't care whatever. I try to make it because it's an environment where you can feel safe and feel supported. Okay. So please check out. Now, if you got some business that you're trying to get straight, I mean legally straight. If you're trying to get a website build, if you're trying to get a consult about your business, check out theeducatednatural.com. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joy goes live every Monday and Thursday. Mondays or prayer. Mondays are crafting, Thursdays are prayer. She's changed her time, so we'll update this in the future. I think she's going in 10 or later, but just set your notifications for Miss Joy. If you want to have a good time, go check out Miss Joy. Also, to this wonderful lady, her and 10 were there. Just Gifted. Please go check out Just Gifted if you want these wonderful baskets. Listen, I can't tell you how many times I say, every time I see her go live, every time I see her baskets, I be like, I think I can do that. But I just ain't got the skills and the hands to do it. Also, I ain't got the funds because listen, she be having some good quality products. So make sure you go and check out Just Gifted. Okay. Listen, Miss Shirley the OG Gardner, if you ain't heard me say it once, I'm gonna say it a million times. If you ain't in there, listen, how you gonna hate from the outside of the club? You can't get in. It's because Miss Shirley the OG Gardner is the best. She gives you life advice, she gives you gardening advice, she has great conversations in there. Listen, she told me I heard about Seedmas. I ain't really participated in Seedmas. But the way she had it sounded, I was like, listen, where do I sign up? Where do I get some seeds from? I need to turn my hydroponic back on for this. Listen, every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, check out Miss Shirley, the OG Gardener. And I'll tell you, you will never regret it. Never regret it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your 5-second pose. The scan or even gone over there to the Workhorse Wrestling Network. Get on over there to the Workhorse Wrestling Network, scan that QR code, check them out. They do AEW content. They will be having the Horsey Awards, which your girl got to set up for. Y'all be doing that after this too. I am the manager over there at the Workhorse Wrestling Network. So you got anything you need, you want to see, let me know. I'm over there. Okay. Hopefully in the new year we'll come back with our gaming and more shows that we used to do. But listen, I'm gonna tell you, it's fun over there. You got the parents of CM and ALW, and you got the kids of Anika and Sammy. But listen, I'm like Angelica. You left me with the kids sometimes. And I ain't got nothing to do but just let them go loose. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, best mod I hate. Listen, he be on Twitch modding for me. Do y'all know how crazy it is on Twitch? He be on Twitch modding for me. Best gamer, best person I know. I'm gonna have to get into more of his chats, but I appreciate him so much. It's Jaleel757. Please go check him out when you can. He is funny. Listen, you ever watch him while he's just like sitting down working? It's the most hilarious conversations you can have with him, riffing back and forth, having a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, Slim Jim Longfoot, the GOAT who just had a birthday. Happy birthday, Slim. Listen, Slim is a very great comic book artist. And if you want to check out Slim and his social medias, this is it. Scan the QR code. Check out Slim. His name is Slim Jim Longfoot here on YouTube. But if you're looking for a great black comic book artist who has fire comics, then I will welcome you to check out UGI Studios, owned by Slim Jim Longfoot and his friend Johnny Quest Gaming. I think it's called the Generic Strip Club. They have a once a month type of thing that they do over there. Please check out all these books. Listen, I have one or two of them, and I'm telling you, fire. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, I want to thank you all for supporting me this month. We talked about Canva wrapping it like wrapping in Christmas tags, which I did make some Christmas tags. I also made some cards. I did not do the cups. I'm gonna do the cups later on. Wall art and Millie calendars. We talked about totes that slayed. We did to tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Sorry, tomorrow is the last episode, and we do a New Year's bash. I will be showing you how to do invitations, menus, games. It'll be just such a fun time stepping into the pink world for a New Year's bash. And ladies, yesterday, the wonderful ladies that came out and some other people signed up. I appreciate you all. I will be emailing you all. Just been a whirlwind of things from yesterday, and I had to do this today. So I'm sorry I did not email you yesterday. Try to get it out today. I'm not gonna promise that, but I'm gonna try. So I can get you all's feedback and also send you all's individual songs and videos that I did. I truly appreciate every one of you who signed up, even if you couldn't make it. Now, I do want to say this. The link that you have that I sent to you, if you click it again from the email, it will let you go to the video. The video is on demand. Okay. So you can go back for a replay anytime you feel like it. I'm not locking it anywhere. You all signed up, you all get it. And so you all get to work on your vision boards. We did agree in the thing that we would do a mid-year check-in, but I plan on doing more webinars. That might be the first stop of my content before it comes anywhere. So you all get the good depth, one-on-one help that you all can get with me, because that way it's like, hey, can I want to do this? I want to do that. Can you show me this? Can you help me with that? It's more personable. It's kind of like doing a StreamYard, you like live YouTube event, but it feels a little bit more homey, okay? Because you know who's there, you know to interact, you know what a person might need because you've seen them interacting with them more often. So I would recommend. But speaking of me, first of all, Hit Rose Podcast. Unless time has changed, because life be life, and that's how with my good brother Jay News, work be working. If we have to change the time, we'll let you know. But I appreciate you all here. Listen, and without you all, I don't know what would happen. It wouldn't be no Hit Rose Podcast without you. But 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not know, I'm Delores of Delores Designs. I'm a pink girl in my pink world, here to upgrade your world one step at a time. I do technology. I do a lot. I build websites. I do it. You name it, I do it. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll learn it, because that's just how I am. And this is how you can contact me. For those who are worried, who are new, listen, that is not my direct line to call me. And also, if you listen hard enough, I know how to find the IP address. Okay? That's just it. Just two little things. Okay? Listen, I've been in this game long enough to know to make sure I keep my behind together. Nobody can't be just coming in my personal stuff. That's one thing I tell people on social media. First thing to do, separate yourself from your personal social media. There's your brand, there's your business, then there's you. So that's how you can get in contact with me. Saying Delores, maybe the QR code is a little small for you guys. My social medias, there's a big QR code for you. You can scan. But it's time to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to end y'all year with me. I should. I'm not saying I will, but I should. Sometime January 1st. Can't tell you the time. Will have my word for the year that I speak upon my life up in a video right now every day at 8 a.m. Kwanzaa post comes out with an affirmation on it. So you all can woosah with me and, be glad to be who we are as a people. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. But it's time to act the fool. Just like Seth Rollins, we burned it down. But you know what, baby girl, please, them day in whoever you want to be, let me not see you. Please put your clothes on. I ain't trying to see all that. You're burning my eyes. But I got something that'll help you. And that's if you cut the lights off. Lord, we're cutting the lights off not only here, but 2025. And listen, I hope you enjoyed your year just as much as I did. Had much fun as much as I did. Because we got some new things in store. And you know your girl, she gonna turn it up. And until then,